We're moving on. We're on 11C now, closing in on the end of the workbook. Pretty cool. Page 101 in your notebooks, and we're going to talk about adding and subtracting these rational expressions in fraction form. And first we'll start with the fraction rational expressions that have like denominators. So this is a quick little review for how you add fractions with like denominators. You keep the common denominator, obviously, single fraction bar, combine your numerators, the sign in the middle or the sign in the front goes with the numerator, so that's a positive 3 plus 7. You end up with 10 over 20, and you reduce common factors, so 10 over 20 is 1/2. So this works the same way when you are dealing with polynomials. So the process is do your addition, combine like terms, factor out like terms after the addition is complete. So you're going to factor both the numerator and the denominator independently, individually, remembering that the fraction bar is a grouping symbol. And after you've done all the factoring that you can do with the numerator and denominator, then you look and see if there are any of the funny ones that we can cancel out. So, okay, here we go. Single fraction bar, 4x plus 12 is the denominator. X plus 3 is the numerator. I can't combine x and 3 because these are not like terms. I'm not multiplying, so it's not 3x, it's x plus 3. Can't factor anything out. They don't have any common factors, so the numerator stays x plus 3, but the denominator can be factored. I can take a 4 out, and lo and behold, I get an x plus 3. So if you think of this guy as an entire x plus 3 term, we have 1 down here, and it's multiplied times 4, so we have all factors, and we can cancel it. And we have 1 over 4. Don't forget your numerator has to have a 1 in it for a placeholder, because there's nothing left in the numerator. Let's look at B. A squared minus 9 is your common denominator. A plus 1 plus A plus 5. That simplifies to combine your like terms in the numerator. You have 2A plus 6. I hope you recognize this as the difference of 2 squares. So that's A plus 3, A minus 3. And actually, I'm not finished with factoring my numerator. I can take out a 2, and I get A plus 3 all over A plus 3, A minus 3. And now we have one set of factors that will cancel, and our final answer ends up being 2 over A minus 3. Okay? All right. Example C. We've got 2 more examples on this page. We'll go through them kind of quick. Again, I can single fraction bar it because P minus 6 is my common denominator. And I'm going to go ahead and combine my like terms. I've got 2 P's plus 1 more over here. That makes 3 P. And a minus 15 minus 3 is minus 18. If we factor the numerator, we can take out our common factor, which is a positive 3, and we get P minus 6. And P minus 6 is a term in the denominator. They will cancel, and your answer is 3. One final one. Common denominator, 5c minus 10 is the common denominator, and I have 6 minus 5c plus 2c. So that's 6 minus 3c. You can write it in standard form. You can move the minus 3c to the front, and I think that's what I'll do because that's generally the way we roll. And I'm going to go ahead and factor out this leading 3, but I'm going to factor out the negative 3. And that would leave this c minus 2 over 5 times c minus 2. C minus 2's cancel, and minus 3/5 is your final answer. So when you're factoring these out, you know, we had a choice of factoring out a positive 3, but not really, because if you ignored this negative sign, right here, you wouldn't end up with anything that could cancel numerator and denominator ultimately. So you always kind of want to be looking to ask yourself, how is this going to work where I can get a more simplified answer? Thanks for watching.